Alright, so in this short little thing, I don't know if I'm going to put this at the opening of the next video or if this is just going to be a video itself, I don't know. But I feel like bubble wrap, distraction, reading all of these just as a recap here. I guess we're going to start with the worlds first, so we're going to go to Wonderland. After falling through a deep hole, Sora and company arrived in Wonderland and followed a white rabbit all the way to the Queen of Hearts castle. There they witnessed a trial in which the unreasonable queen falsely accused Alice. Angered by this injustice, Sora rushed in and challenged the queen. He and his friends found evidence proving Alice's innocence, but the queen simply accused them next and ordered her guard soldiers to seize them. After fighting them off, Sora noticed that Alice had disappeared from her cage. While looking for her, he and his friends ran into the Trickmaster. They defeated the powerful monster, but Alice's whereabouts remained unknown. I believe we should go to Deep Jungle next, because we didn't go to Olympus Coliseum next. Sora and his friends sought to reach the gorilla's nesting grounds, but Clayton, possessed by the Heartless, stood in their way. He abducted Jane and hunted down the gorillas. In their final showdown, Sora and company defeated Clayton, an invisible monster named Stealth Sneak. Sora finally gained the key Kerchak's trust and was allowed to go to their nesting grounds. Tarzan led everyone to the cavern with a mysterious keyhole. When Sora unsealed it with the keyhole, he found an unusual gummy block. Although Sora and the others couldn't find their friends, the new gummy block should help them get to another world. Sora, Donald, and Goofy said goodbye to Tarzan and the others and continued with their journey. Hades plotted to destroy Sora and Hercules, but failed. First Cloud failed to carry out his orders, then Cerberus was defeated. But Hades did not give up on his goal to rule the world as the King of Darkness. He hosted the Hades Cup to deal with Sora personally. Overcoming tough trials, Sora and companies defeated Hades and everybody else, including the Ice Titan, the Rock Titan, and Sephiroth. Hoping to take over Agrabah, Jafar took Jasmine and the lamp with him to the Cave of Wonders. Sora and his friends followed him there, where they encountered Maleficent. They learned that Maleficent and Jafar were rounding up the 7 princesses, and Jasmine being one, with the power to open the final keyhole. With Genie at his side, Jafar attacked Sora and company. Somehow they defeated him, but could not find Jasmine. She had been abducted by someone else. They returned to Agrabah, where Aladdin freed Genie with his final wish and asked him to help Sora find Jasmine. Genie agreed and joined the party as a summon. Inside Monstro, Sora and his friends ran into Pinocchio and Geppetto. Pinocchio wandered off, and when Sora found him, he also found Riku. It was a strange reunion, and Riku suddenly ran off with Pinocchio. Baffled by Riku's behavior, Sora followed them. Amidst all the chaos, a Heartless attacked Pinocchio and left him lying motionless. Did it consume his heart? No way. His heart survived, and will remain strong as long as I do my duty as his conscience. Pinocchio awakened when I called his name. Riku fled the scene, leaving Sora bewildered by the change in his heart, and by the change in his friend. By the way, this is all written Jiminy, because Jiminy's the one who did it. Okay, Sora was whisked away to the world of the 100-Acre Wood, inside a book of Merlin's house. There he met Winnie the Pooh, who said all of his friends had vanished. Some of the book's pages had been torn out, taking his friends with them. Sora collected all the scattered pages and brought Pooh and his friends back together. A happy ending. Ariel, a princess of Atlantica, yearned to go to the other worlds, but her dream could not be realized as King Triton, her father, forbids such notions. Ursula took advantage of this to coax Ariel into leading her to Triton's trident, which she then seized for herself. To atone for her mistake, Ariel went to Ursula's lair with Sora, Donald, and Goofy to retrieve the trident. After her Moray were defeated, Ursula used the trident's power to become a giant, but was vanquished in the end. With the trident's power, Sora found the keyhole and sealed it. Jack the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town worked with Dr. Frankenstein and created a heart to control the Heartless for the Halloween festival. Oogie Boogie, plotting to use the heart to take over Halloween Town, had Lock, Shock, and Barrel steal it. When Sora and company arrived at the manor, Oogie Boogie tried to summon a swarm of Heartless with the heart but failed. Evidently, the heart was incomplete. After Sora and his friends defeated him, Oogie Boogie turned into a giant monster, becoming one with the manor. However, he was beaten yet again and disappeared along with the manor. Sora sealed the keyhole in Halloween Town. Sora and company trapped inside Hook's ship searched for Kairi and Wendy, who were locked away somewhere below deck. When they found them, they learned that something was wrong with Kairi. She remained dormant, as if she had lost her heart. Just when Sora thought Kairi was within reach, Riku snatched her away. Sora and the others pursued them to the main deck, where Hook and his men waited. With Peter Pan's help, they defeated the pirates, but Riku and Kairi were nowhere to be found. For now, Sora could only hope to see her again. When he sealed the keyhole at the clock tower, Sora found a gummy block. Will he be able to find Kairi again with this new block? With Tinkerbell now in the party, Sora and his friends continued with their journey as a summon. She joined as a summon. The power of Kairi's heart was what saved Sora. The strong bond between them became a light that pulled him back from the darkness. Promising Kairi he would come back, Sora returned to Hollow Bastion to seal the final keyhole and save Riku. The keyhole was sealed, but Ansem and Riku were nowhere to be found. Ansem had left to fulfill his final plan. Sora and company followed him to the world shrouded in darkness. Destroying Ansem could restore all the worlds taken by the Heartless, but it would also mean those worlds being disconnected, as they once were. Once every world was isolated, divided from the others by impassable walls. The power of darkness demolished those walls. If the walls return, traveling to other worlds will no longer be possible. Sora may never see his friends again. Still, he's resolved to fight his way into the very core of darkness, where Ansem lies in wait. He believes no matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. So that's all Jiminy's journals. I mean, obviously we could go through all the... No, we're not going to go through all the characters. We got all 99, 101 Dalmatians. I don't see 101. I see 99. I think there's 3 missing. 2. We got all the Jungle Slider, the Vine Jump, Pooh's Honey Hunt, Block Tigger, Pooh's Swing, Tigger's Giant Pop, Pooh's Muddy Path, Olympus Coliseum. Boom. Just... Okay, I guess we can do this? I don't know. We got Sora, Riku, Kairi, Mickey Mouse, question mark, because we don't know what he looks like apparently. I don't know. Who else is a boss? I guess Cloud's a boss. Yuffie's technically a boss. Leon technically. Sephiroth without his sword. Cloud gets his sword, but Sephiroth's sword's too big, he can't hold it in that. Apparently, I don't know why. There's the princesses, Beast, Maleficent. Obviously, she's a boss. The dragon. Ugh. Ansem, the guy we're going to face. And his nobody. The enigmatic man. The question mark. And the characters 2. Where are we at? 1. Yep, there are the summons. Alice. Queen of Hearts, Cards. Doorknob, Hercules. Hades, he was a boss. There we go, he's pretty cool. Cerberus, obviously. Pretty big dog. The Rock Titan. Ice Titan, which I did not beat. Kane did. Tarzan, there's no reason to show Tarzan. Clayton, technically. He was a Disney boss. Kerchak, Kala, Sabor, Aladdin, Jeezy, Jasmine, Jafar. And Jafar Genie form. Probably the easiest boss fight in this game. Holy crap. Ursula. And she also goes freaking giant, which is stupid. King Triton, Ariel. Jetsam, floatsam. Nobody cares. Boogie boogie. The Mayor, Peter Pan, Captain Hook. Pretty quick guy, you know. Not the hardest, but not the easiest. Crocodile, Winnie the Pooh and his friends. I guess that's the end. Heartless, obviously we all know them. The Giga Shadow, this special giant version of a shadow. stealth soldier that goes invisible, that only shows itself once it's pretty much almost dead. The Black Glade, which is that trick game where you have to follow and then hit them. Snifferweld, probably the most annoying of the bunch. I can only think of one or two that are just as annoying. The Pot Scorpion, the first one we ran into, technically. The Grand Ghost, which you have to use healing items on. Chimera. You had to fight him a lot because he wouldn't drop this stupid freaking blazing stone. Jet Balloon from Wonderland, who just spews screwdrivers like they're nothing. Behemoth. You know, there's like several versions of Behemoths. Yeah, the Arch Behemoth, no, the Destroyed Behemoth from the Hades tournament is definitely my favorite version. The Neo Shadow, which is like the adult version of a shadow. If you don't, I'm pretty sure if you only played the original version, then you won't run into Neo Shadows until the very end of Kingdom Hearts 2. In the world that never was. Stupid mushrooms. The special dancing mushroom. Darkseid, obviously, and we haven't seen the last of him. Actually, we still have one more of him to go. Guard armor. I'm so used to his normal look that his final mix version just looks weird to me. Red armor from the tournaments and Olympus. Opposite armor. You see him in the Hades tournament. Trickmaster from Wonderland. Stealth Snake. You see several of him, kind of. You see Sneak Army in the Hades tournament. That's right. You see Stealth Snake and Just Deep Jungle with Clayton. The Pot Centipede, which is a weird mini boss of Agrabah Parasite Cage from Monstro. Kurt Ziza, the secret boss of Agrabah. And the Phantom, secret boss from Neverland. Wait, where is it? It's gotta be here then. No? Did he not get one? No, he didn't get one. That Cave of Wonders, dude. Oh, we're not done. We still got all 13 Ansem reports. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no signs of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Some time later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts of incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack heart. I will call them the Heartless. How original. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. The prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts and thrive on hearts, seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How they communicate with them. It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? To study Heartless behavior, I picked one out of observation. It's wiggled its antenna and as if sensing a target. Headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antennae began vibrating as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known for its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to be locked. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I've devised a hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart to the hearts of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was a heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts, not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down the fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've sourced even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow. But I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries. Shrouding the heart is a start. I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. chaos. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for now, or for the purposes of the experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening that door has opened a path to interworld travel. We walked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he brought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors and must be connected to the door that I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. It's the core of the world's heart, the world of the heartless. I will pursue the answer there, and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to the other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless, and yet nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of the Heartless. A closed eyes must be kept on the situation, which is still unknown to get to the realm of darkness. One must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between, wherein lies true nirvana. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the Heartless, the physical form disappears. But that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and the body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed nobody. And that is Ansem's 13 reports. So we learned quite a bit So he created these Heartless, essentially. Like the heart, I'm assuming the Heartless emblem is his mark to distinct between the natural born Heartless and his artificially created ones. That, or maybe it's quite opposite. Maybe the ones with emblems are natural and the ones without emblems are the artificially. And we also learned that with a Heartless, each time somebody becomes a Heartless, another form is created. And it's supposed to be a shell of the actual person, which is this. This is the product, kind of. This is the outfit they made. Oh crap. A nobody. So for every Heartless there's a nobody. Or at least for every strong Heartless there's a nobody. And spoiler alert, this guy is the Heartless, and this is that guy's nobody. But that was an interesting read and overview, so I hope you'll have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, give it a like, comment if you love, be super special, awesome, and subscribe if you already haven't, because that'd really help me out. I'd really appreciate if you did any of the three, to be honest. And in the next episode, we're going to beat the game. Ta-ta for now.